All right, had my cables crossed. But we're gonna do a little video. So what this is how I talk about stuff that is older gear you can get at a good price that's still relevant today. Now for me, this is the Peavey Joe Satriani head. You can get them between $500 and $1,000. And I'm going to tell you, this is one of the best, most versatile heads you're ever gonna hear or see. It's 120 watts of power. You get 3 separate channels with 3 volumes on there and a master, a resonance, a presence, a noise gate, and then 2 different inputs, low gain, high gain, if you have EMGs or not. And the thing about this, I'm using $25 Danelectro pedals, and so there's the clean. Sounds beautiful, really lush. Now we're gonna get into the crunch. Now, before we go into this part of it, the tube screamer's not on. This amp has enough gain on the crunch to solo. Now if I turn the incredible amount of gain with it or without it. Get it off. That's what the no overdrive pedal. Again, get the built-in gate so it's quiet till you play. So I could put a gain in the effects loop. I don't know if this is where this sits in the loop or where it is at. Again, turn that off. Now we'll go to the ultra channel. This has the most right back into that. And again, that's without the overdrive. So you can play metal. Yeah, that's all. Just so you see. Turn this up a little. Again, turn on the overdrive. You roll your volume off. And that's with the Tube Screamer on. And you get that blue sound. That's how versatile it Classic rock. This has got to be one of the best heads ever made. Just because of the way it's laid out and set up. I just played jazz, blues, you can play country, you can play metal, or classic rock. There's 5 genres without even messing with any of this. Just by this, rolling off. Pickup selector, watch. Incredible, versatile amp. So let's talk about, I got this in a trade. Vesper 9, I think, is Jesse's band. Jesse, if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. Vesper 9. Jesse is a guitar player, he wrote it. This was his head and cab. It's a 4x12 bass and cab, again, loaded with eminent speakers. It's built like a tank. It's heavy. It's twice as heavy as my JCM 900 cab. The head is 120 watts, 3 independent channels. It's got all the stuff on the back. MIDI controller, so you can put these on a board in the back and turn the effects on and off from the MIDI foot controller. It's that detailed. This is the kind of stuff that you can't do on a 5150 or the EVH old heads. And then control your separate volumes. This is the beauty of this head. I think this head was a sleeper because of the Joe Satriani name. Now, I'll tell you why. Joe Satriani is a great guitar player, but I don't think he was an Eddie Van Halen or a Steve Vai. A lot of people, his tone wasn't what everybody was looking for, even though they appreciated him as a player. But even in the Van Halen stuff that he's trying to do now, he doesn't have that sound, he doesn't have that flair. My personal choice would have been Nuno Bettencourt if I was Sammy Hagar. Just my opinion. But this head is going to be one of the greatest made heads of all time, just because of what it can do and the versatility of it. And again, $175 for the pedals. 100 plus 75. That's it. You could get a noise gate after it and clean it up, because I'd have to see where this noise gate is, if it's in the loop or in the front. But then you get the 3 channels in the cab. If you like lugging that stuff around, that's fine. And again, I love amps. A lot of people think that I don't like amps because I talk so much about how I enjoy the Fractal. The Fractal is very small, and I can get just as good a sound, and I can carry it all over the world in a backpack. That's not going to fit in a backpack. But if I was local and I was playing a gig, I can play a gig without a tube screamer, and I don't even need the pedals. I can plug straight into the head. Let me show you. So we'll turn that off, that off, that off, that off, off. So all the pedals are off, right? Nothing. I can plug straight in that head and play any gig. And I can keep up with anybody with a Fractal or any other amp that they have. And I can use the guitar with 2 single coils. And again, it depends. If you have a Kiesel like with the humbucker 2 singles and you can roll it off with a 5-way selector, there's a lot of stuff you can do and create a lot of tones. That's why I love it. This is probably one of the best heads ever made. I'll take this over a JVM. I'll take it over a 5150. I'll put it right up there with my Splon. But again, $500 to $1,000 versus $3,500. It's a no-brainer. Then you added $200 of pedals with a $200 cabinet. For $1,000, I got this full setup. I can play anywhere. Anywhere. As long as I don't mind carrying all this around. It's a great head, great cab. It's a great setup. No doubt it's relevant today. I get on stage with, I don't know, a Nuno Bettencourt. I keep up with him with this basic setup. It's relevant. and I think it blows a lot of stuff that's made today away. Again, I'll take it over a JVM head. I will take this over the 5150 heads. I think it got a bad rap because of the Satriani name. And again, not to take anything away from him, but I think a lot of people associated his tone with this head, and that's not the case. And the reason why I'm doing this video, and again, thank you, Jesse, for hooking me up with the deal. We did some trades. But the thing about this is everybody on YouTube was doing metal videos. They don't show effects going through there. I think one guy showed a tube screamer, but he didn't show you how he rolls off and they don't show you how versatile this head can be. And they don't show you what it sounds like with a basic tube screamer and a couple pedals. It's amazing. I highly recommend, if you're looking at tube heads, if you can find one of these in a 2x12 bass and cab with eminent speakers. I mean, these were $300 brand new at Boutique Cab with eminent speakers. Sounds as good as my $1,000 JCM cab. I mean, it's unbelievable that the tone coming out of this compared, if I put the Splunk through the JCM, this has just as good as tone. That's triple in price, 4 times in price. So is it relevant? Yes. It's like Fractal versus Headrush. They both sound great. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is the sleeper head of all time. All time. There's no head that you can do a jazz gig and then go do country gig and then go do a metal gig. I don't know one head that you could do that with. None. So peace out. Hope you enjoyed the video. And another shout out to my boy Jesse. He's a great guy. Jesper9 is the band. Check him out on YouTube. That's some good. He's an incredible guitar player, songwriter. One of the better people as far as what he does. So very good stuff. And thank you for the trade. And again, I just love gear. So it's cool. I'm going to keep it. And it'll sit around here. And I'll get on it once in a while when I want to play it. So same like that stuff back there. So peace out. Have a great St. Paddy's Day. Don't drink and drive. Arrive alive. Peace out.